पादमे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः।
The Gospel of the Holy Mother, Sri Sarada Devi. Reminiscences and conversations recorded by Swami Arupananda. Place Jairam Bhati, 11 June 1913. It was noon. Along with another person, I was taking food on the veranda of the mother's room. Mother. Radhu says that this time in the month of Ashwin, there will be fierce fighting, Maramari. It is written so in Almanac. Disciple. Mother, it is not fighting, but a devastating epidemic, Mahamari, is anticipated. In the course of conversation, the mother said, Satya Yuga has begun since the birth of the Master. Many luminaries have accompanied him. Naren was the chief among the 7 sages, Shaptarishi. Arjuna came as Yogen. How many such great souls can be there? Countless ordinary people take birth and die, but only these jewels among men come along with the incarnation for the sake of his mission. Arupananda. Swami Vivekananda also said that with the advent of the Master, the Satya Yuga has begun. Mother. That is so. On the next day, at noon, in the course of conversation with the Holy Mother, I said, Mother, people often get supernatural remedies for their illness. Mother. When I was ill, my whole body was swollen, and the eyes and nose were running incessantly. My brother Umesh said, Sister, Shinguvine is present here. Will you make a vow of fasting before her? He persuaded me and almost carried me there. That night of full moon was a dark night for me. I could not see anything. Due to incessant watering, my eyes were almost blind. I went and prostrated in front of the Devi. In addition, I had diarrhea. One woman, whom I called Godmother, lived nearby. She used to grunt loudly now and then, so that I might not be frightened in the dark, silent night. I was lying there alone. Just a little later, Mother Singhavini came to my mother in the form of a blacksmith girl of about Radhu's age and said, Go and bring her back. She is so ill, and can she be left lying about? Bring her this moment. Use this medicine and she will be all right. Here, Singhavini advised me, crush the gourd flowers with salt and apply that juice drop by drop in the eyes. You will get well. I took that medicine. The juice of gourd flowers was applied to the eyes drop by drop, and immediately there was such a burning sensation that it cleansed the eyes of all dirt. My eyes got well that very day. The swelling of the body also went down, and I felt very light. Soon I got well. When people asked me about it, I used to reply, Mother gave me medicine. From then on, the fame of Mother Singhavini spread, I got the medicine and the whole world was blessed. Earlier, none knew much of this mother deity. My mother saw the goddess once. On one occasion during the village Kali Puja day, Nava Mukherjee, out of rivalry, refused to receive our rice. My mother had made ready rice and other things for the puja. When he refused to take them from our home, my mother wept all through the night. She thought, I have made rice for Kali and Nava Mukherjee has not taken it. Who will eat this rice now? Can anyone eat Kali's rice? And then, in the night, she saw goddess Jagadhatri, red in color and sitting cross-legged near the door. Jagadhatri raised my mother, patted her, and said, Why are you weeping? I shall take Kali's rice. Why do you worry? My mother asked, Who are you? Jagadhatri replied, I am the mother of the universe. I will receive your worship in the form of Jagadhatri. Next day, my mother said to me, Look, Sarada, who is that deity red in color and sitting cross-legged? I shall do Jagadhatri's puja. She brought about 13 mounds of paddy from Vishwas. It was raining non-stop. My mother said, Oh mother, how can I worship you? I cannot even dry the paddy. In the end, by Jagadhatri's grace, there was sunshine. The mother's image had to be dried by fire and painted. Prasanna informed the master at the Kineshwar of the puja. He heard and said, Mother will come. Very good. But weren't you in straitened circumstances, my dear? Prasanna said, You also will come. I have come to take you. The master replied, You go and perform the worship. It will be very beneficial for you all. Thus, Jagadhatri Puja was performed. The whole village was invited. Every expense was met out of that rice. At the time of farewell to Jagadhatri, my mother whispered in her ear, Mother Jagai, come again next year. All through the year, I shall be making things ready for you. Next year, my mother told me, Look, you give me something. My Jagai's worship will be celebrated. I replied, Oh, such a trouble I cannot bear. You have performed it once, why bother again? That night, I saw in a dream that 3 of them arrived, Jagadhatri and her 2 companions, Jaya and Vijaya. I remember it distinctly. They said to me, Shall we go away then? I asked, Who are you all? One of them said, I am Jagadhatri. In reply, I said, No, why should you go? Stay here. I did not ask you to go away. Since that time, I have been going home as far as possible every year at the time of Jagadhatri Puja. My mother was like Goddess Lakshmi. Always she used to keep everything well arranged and spick and span. She would say, Mine is a family of devotees and gods. Whatever good rice she got, she would process it and keep ready. She would say, As long as I am here, Brahma also is here, Vishnu is here, Jagadamba, Shiva and everybody is here. When I go, they will also accompany me. Sarada, is it possible for you to take so much trouble? Mine is a family of gods and devotees.
यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया सर्वविद्या स्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम् शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम् शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्